Vietnam-U.S. trade agreement, ripple effects on China and the global trade landscape. The recent trade agreement between the United States and Vietnam marks a pivotal moment in the Trump administration's strategy within the Asian region, with a strong focus on reducing trade ties with China. Economists and regional experts point out that this deal highlights an essential aspect of Trump's approach. In his announcement this Wednesday, President Donald Trump revealed that the US would impose a 20% tariff on Vietnamese goods, a reduction from the initially proposed 46%, offering a sigh of relief to many in Vietnam whose economy counts heavily on exporting to American markets. However, the president also declared a 40% tax on goods that are routed through Vietnam from other countries, including those with substantial foreign components, a measure mainly targeted at Chinese products. This aspect of the deal is crucial yet complex, as the specifics of what qualifies as transshipped goods remain somewhat ambiguous. Roland Raja, a lead economist at the Lowy Institute, emphasizes how broadly defining transshipment could cause significant challenges for Vietnam, particularly if it impacts the extent of Chinese components in Vietnamese products. Additionally, this move could strain Vietnam's relations with China, its principal trading partner. Pham Van from Hanoi's National Economics University explains that Vietnam's position in the negotiations is challenging, suggesting that they are choosing the most viable path out of limited options. But here's where it gets controversial. China's response has been clear. It staunchly opposes any trade deals that undermine its interests. Chinese Commerce Ministry spokesperson He Yonghian emphasized that China will strongly counteract any such agreements. This trade agreement also has the potential to prompt significant changes in global supply chains, particularly in areas like consumer electronics. As Vietnam has emerged as a production hub for devices such as tablets, phones, and earbuds, many manufacturing facilities originally relocated from China are financed by Chinese capital and rely on Chinese systems and components. The Trump administration appears to consider such practices as transshipment, which could have significant industrial and economic implications. And this is the part most people miss. China may not be the only country to experience these shifts. Countries like Indonesia and Morocco could become the new focal points for global supply chains if Vietnam meets more stringent regulations. So, while the agreement may set a new standard for Asia, it undeniably places Vietnam in a delicate balancing act between satisfying the US demands and maintaining its strong trading relationship with China. What do you think about this shifting landscape? Are these moves by the US setting a precedent for global trade reforms? Or do they risk triggering significant conflicts over transshipment and supply chain integrity? Join the conversation and share your views in the comments below.